made you want to come back and be a part of this Mavs team? What did you like about it?
Um, I just like the how, obviously the organization is ran. It's top tier. It's A1 from player to everybody on the staff. So like, the chemistry on the team was great, and I just wanted to be part of it from the jump. And I'm glad we got to make it happen because at the end of the day, I had bought a crib here, so like I was already out here, and it just ended up working together and falling into a great little puzzle.
Okay, next up is going to be Becca.
Hey, just wanted to know how it feels and what it means to you to play on Christmas Day this year.
It's a prime time game. It's one that you know that you hear as soon as you come in the league as a rookie. Playing on Christmas Day is a blessing and it's a special game. So I'm hypey, especially it's against the reigning champs. So um, it's gonna be a good game.
Okay, Dwayne, you're up.
Yes, really. How difficult was it not being at the bubble, watching the team, knowing that had you been there, you could have contributed in some way?
Oh man, it was extremely difficult just for the whole time of having a baby on the day that they're leaving and not knowing how that's gonna play out and um, not being able to have any family around the baby for like 2 months. It's just there was a lot of unknowns and I had to go with the one being my daughter, my girl, and the rest of my family. So. Being out of the bubble was it was sick for me to watch on the outside because like I knew the opportunity that I had and being coming in from a trade and like that last year was a big year for me to get into the playoff situation and show that I can help a team win and um, that's why I'm so happy about being in the opportunity I am now, just to come back and have a year or 2 years to kind of get the program a little more and keep that chemistry building with the team and the coaching staff.
And I know you only played 13 games last year. How much of a factor you think you can be to get more playing time and be able to get into more games?
Oh man, y'all know it as good as me. You knew what I'm gonna do when I get in there. I'm very professional how I approach the game, so I'm always ready. Um, Yeah, I mean, you said it. Is the more time I get, the more productivity I'll be. So, um, I mean, it's just a time and trust factor through the coaches and the players of how productive I be or um, anything like that stats wise. But like my energy when I come in the game and what I try to do. So, I'm excited to just do it from the jump this year.
All right, next up is going to be Ryan Klein.
Hey Willie, this is Ryan Klein from Mavs China with a question from a fan from China, kind of along the lines of Dwayne's question with KP being out at the beginning of the season. How does that increase likelihood of contributing with extra playing time? How do you feel about that?
Oh man, I've been working since COVID happened. I was out here working um, through the bubble. So I'm just ready to relish the opportunity. Whenever that comes, I'll be ready for it. And from the sounds of it, it's going to be there. So it's just nothing but staying disciplined on the everyday work and continue to get better every day.
Okay, Brad.
Hey Willie, welcome back. Due to COVID, we're not there for practice. Uh, our understanding was so yesterday was the first time you guys could kind of be collectively on the court, but y'all didn't do a lot scrimmaging. Can you kind of tell us what you were able to do today? Did you guys do any scrimmaging?
Still no scrimmaging. We can do like some sort of drills, but they got to be like 50%, 80%. Still no live stuff. We can go 5-on-0. We can do drills. We can, you know, do little things like that. But still, it's still kind of crazy not being able to go at each other and compete. So, um, and I think everybody's kind of wanting to do that. Everybody hasn't played, especially the guys that didn't make it to the bubble or haven't played in the bubble. Like, you know, me and James, we're playing with the rookies, so like they're so hungry, and like we ain't played, so like we're all just kind of amped up and wanting to play. But it's good to get our legs under us what we're doing with the drills and kind of refreshing plays and stuff like that, and kind of getting these rookies in a good spot to so when we do compete, they know they're not just out there free. They know what to do and stuff.
Okay, Sasha.
Hey Willie, I'm from Music, Movies, and Hoops. So speaking of, man, you guys DJ the boombox in the locker room? And more specifically, what music are you playing to help set the vibe for this promising season?
Man, I be playing a lot of my own artist, Yokunaru. He's on all platforms. Yeah, I also, I go down the whole browse list on iTunes. Like whatever is new on there, I'm listening to it. I'm bringing it in. If everybody else listens to what I'm vibing to, or but you can't go wrong with the Futures, the 2 Chainz, the Polo G's, the anybody that's hot is going to be playing in here. So it's a good array of music that's getting played through that boombox.
Okay, 3 more. Callie. Callie, we can't hear you if you're talking.
Sorry, can you hear me now okay?
Yes, thank you.
Sorry about that. Missing the bubble for the birth of your daughter, how has fatherhood been? I know I've seen pictures of you taking her to workouts sometimes. What's that been like these last bunch of months to watch her grow?
It's been wonderful. It's like it's a grind. It's tiring, but like it's all worth it when you get woke up in the morning and you see her head like pop out the crib and she's just like sitting there smiling at you or something. You're just like, man, what are you doing at 7 in the morning like this? But like it is what it is. It's like when you see that smile, everything just goes away. Any problems that you have just goes away. Like I don't know. I enjoy it. I've done a lot of cool stuff, and this is literally probably the coolest thing I've done is help raise this girl. I can't believe it's already been 5 months. Like that's how fast it's going, and like I just be looking at like people in the league that got like daughters that's like Vince, he be saying like his daughter's like 13, 14 now. And I'm like, man, I can't believe I couldn't even fathom if my daughter was 13, 14, and how fast it goes. And but it's fun. It's a good time.
All right, Eddie.
Yeah, well, NBA players have been playing basketball pretty much, your whole life, and you've done a lot of things and all that. But is it going to be just a little bit weird playing at the start of the season, probably with no fans in these ginormous arenas?
Oh yeah, I mean the fans is such a big part of the atmosphere of a game, anyways. That it's going to be weird any way you put it. Even if the gyms weren't big and there was nobody in there, it would still be weird just because I feel like 60% of the game is the fans' energy that's bringing. So like having to come into a game and as your collective group bring your own energy to like thrive in those moments is a challenge in itself. But like with this group, it's fun because like everybody on this group, like we got like 5 people on this group that's the biggest kids, and they make the practices fun. They make everything fun. So I think it's gonna be a good season of just for us as a group. It's gonna be fun. Regardless if there's fans in there or not, we're gonna bring the energy of what we got to do.
Okay, and our last question is going to be from Chuck Cooperstein.
Hey Willie, good to see you. First off, who's the biggest kid of those 5?
Bobby or Luka, for sure. I'll put them both at the top as one. Bobby and Luka are definitely top kids on the team. And Maxi's a quick third.
League by themselves. Hey, you mentioned the practices and kind of no scrimmaging yet, but just from a competitive standpoint, compare what the practices feel like now compared to what you first saw when you came to the team last year, and how much more emphasis on defense has been placed, and just that whole mindset that we've been hearing so much about.
I mean, honestly, for like, if we practice for 3 hours, I feel like hour and 45 minutes 2 hours of that is defensive. So I mean, the last 2 days we've been really on our defensive side of things. Whether we're going through our schemes or shell drill or transition has been a big key for us. I think those are the essential things that we put in so far of how we want to play this year and be ultra aggressive on pick and rolls, and our late switches is going to be big too for us. So I think just being aggressive is like our thing. Is just being all out monsters on defense is the mentality for us this year for sure.